Hello everyone, this is John Ward and this is Terry. She is the owner of the Old Pilot Hill General Store and restaurant here. She is deaf, but she reads lips.
I sure do.
And so I'm going to try to talk to her so she can see my lips.
Yep.
But we're going to take a tour of this old store. It's an amazing store. I love the interior. I love the exterior. And Terry has a lot going on here. She has an event venue here.
Yes.
And she's got some big ideas for this place. She opened up 12 days before the Helene hurricane hit.
That's
and
right.
So that was a big problem getting here because a lot of the bridges went down. And so we're going to talk to Terry. She's going to show us around today, okay?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's go inside where it's a little warmer.
And less windy for sure.
All right. So, it is 2 stories, she was telling me. There's a lot of history here. This was a dairy farm at one time, and this was the house. She doesn't own that house now, but that was part of the dairy farm. But I love the storefront here. It is so hard to find beautiful old stores like this. And Terry, you have a passion for this store, I think, right? Passion.
I really do. It's a classic traditional look.
Yes.
And it's small and it's cozy. And when I walked in, the place had been abandoned for about 4 or 5 years. The owners previously had a barbecue restaurant here, which was smashing. And they just closed up one day and moved to North Carolina. This particular place, they left everything in it. So I walked in and it was packed full of stuff, old and funny and junky things. And you couldn't really move around. So it really got me. It really captured my attention. And I just thought, well, this could be a good business. You never know. And I didn't know until I started cleaning here out front all the debris and started planting flowers. And I wasn't even going to open this place until the summer of 2025. So in 2024, when I was cleaning up, about 20 cars in a 2-day span stopped and they asked me, "You're going to open up again, right?" And I knew I had to. If that many people just in a 2-day span were so excited at the prospect of opening up here, I knew I had to do it. So I refocused my energy and money from the barn to this place to get it a new kitchen and new bathrooms and make it functional for people to enjoy again. Come on in.
Was the train already here?
It was already here, but it wasn't functioning. So I got a new train a few months ago because I wanted to keep that going. These are the original shelves that were part of the store as well, which is why I wanted to keep them.
Yes, they're beautiful. And I love the flooring.
Yes, the floor, yes. That's original as well.
Yes. So you want to introduce these 2 ladies here?
Oh, absolutely. This is Brandy over here, and this is Madison. And Madison is the manager of both this place and the venue, the barn that's up behind here. So Brandy is one of the best waitresses we could ever have here. People keep asking for her. Here in the store, the things that we try to sell, I try to find things that are locally made. So for example, we have Maple Hill Farms. They do a lot of preserves and marmalades, and they make vanilla extract. Wonderful, wonderful family. We have a local veteran who does these towels, and she embroiders them. She's a Navy veteran.
Pretty.
Yeah. There are little homemade things like this in here. And if I can't find something local, I try to go to somebody who hand makes them, but in America. So these were made by a lady in Colorado. People will always buy something for children or their dogs. So I have a lot of children-oriented things, books and
grandkids.
toys. Yes. Nothing that
Grandchildren.
requires a battery.
So, how much original stuff was in here? Was the tables here when you bought the business?
The tables were here, the chairs were not. So I ended up buying more chairs and the stools for the counter. A lot of the license plates were here, but they were out there on the porch, and I brought some of them in here underneath the counter. We have these old windows and old doors that were part of the table. They're still here, and I'm putting new stuff in them. Basically things I want children to say, what is that? You know, some of the things that they don't see anymore, and I'm trying to find little things that'll fit in these openings so that children will say, what is that? Bingo, an old bingo card. They don't use those cards anymore. Old bottle caps, old matches. So I try to keep it as much about the old stuff as I can, handmade and old.
And you grew up in Hendersonville.
Yes, Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And of course, I was very heavily influenced by all of the apples in Hendersonville. So Apple Festival was really big in our life growing up there. So that's why at the back on the hill behind the store, I have started an apple orchard. So we don't have one that's pretty local, but it'll be a small apple orchard, maybe about 50 trees. But it's going to be something that the community can enjoy.
So I see some.
Yes, the same lady from Maple Hill Farms. Other things like these cutting boards were made by a retired minister in South Carolina.
So this is a cutting board.
Yes.
I love cutting boards. Let me
Yes.
look at it. So, wow.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes. How much?
Let's see.
I don't have my glasses. Can you-
$80.
$80.
Yes,
okay.
$80. It's beautiful. All of them are very different.
This is a piece of art.
Yes,
Art.
Yes,
You would hate
absolutely.
to cut on it though.
you're right.
It's so beautiful.
I have one for myself. It's got a bear on it, and I refuse to use it with a knife. Yes, you're right about
That
that.
would be my problem.
Right, exactly.
It's so pretty. Now, tell us about this pattern here. Do you know about this while they were on barns? You see a lot of these painted on barns.
I do. I only know about the Pennsylvania Dutch, the hex symbols. So down here, these quilts that are sitting up on barns, I don't know the history of that, but I know that there's a quilt trail here in Tennessee.
Yes.
And I think it comes out of Kentucky and goes further into Georgia, maybe North Carolina. But if you go online and look up quilt trails in Appalachia, they have maps of where you can go and see where good quilts or unusual quilts are made. So I know that Jonesboro, which is not far from here, has a quilt store, and they also have a visitor center. And I think that might be part of the quilt trail as well. These are made locally by a woman, and Mona, and so I thought, well, people like the big ones, so maybe some of the smaller ones will sell.
Oh, okay. So this is this original maybe to the store, the scales?
Well, it was here when I bought it.
So you don't know.
Oh, and I'm keeping it here, absolutely. So it goes with the store. Over here are the post office boxes, because this used to be a post office. And as a token reminder of what was done in this store for the community, I wanted to keep the post office boxes here.
And there was other things here. What else?
Well, see the train.
There was a judge.
The judge, yes, the judge. We had a judge come through many years ago and asked the owner on the second floor if he could use it for a once-a-month travel court. And she was so excited, she took all the gingerbreading off of the yellow house, the porch, and she put it on the second floor to make it more attractive as a court once a month. So yes, there was a court once a month upstairs on the second floor. This also used to be a gas station. There were a couple of gas pumps out here, and I'm still trying to find an old gas pump or dispenser that I could install over here as a reminder of what part of the history here was. As far as the food was pretty recent. I'd say probably 25 years ago, food started being served here in the form of barbecue, very successful, Don and Denise. And they retired and went to North Carolina, and I ended up buying it 4 years after they closed.
So tell me about, how did you find this place for sale?
I spent 3 years looking
For a general
farm
store?
to
for
buy.
a farm. You was
Yes.
looking for a farm.
Yes, and so I spotted this one because at the time it was a wedding venue. There's a barn here, it's 5,600 square feet, it's got 3 bathrooms, a bar, it's heated, it's air conditioned. And at the time, 4 years ago, I couldn't afford it. But I kept my eye on it while I was looking in this area for a farm to buy. And they finally came down on the price low enough where I said, it's time. It's time. And I hadn't even known about the store. So when I was doing the first walkthrough, boy, this store really took my heart. I really was so excited about this store, how old it was, and so much of the original pieces and the original style is here. And I was sold on that.
So the farm property and the store property was separate. It wasn't together.
It's all together.
It,
He bought it, the guy I bought it from, Larry Weems, he bought it separately, but he was selling it as one whole package.
okay.
And so I was happy.
Okay.
I was happy to get both of them.
Well, great. Yeah.
So there's a young farming couple from down the road who came in and they visited and they said, we want to run the restaurant. And I was thrilled to have that happen. I grew up in a restaurant myself, and I know how much hard work it is. And they're young, they're 30, and they have kids, so they wanted to try a restaurant. I said, please do. Thank God they did. We just got the news a couple of weeks ago that the old Pilot Hill Store and Cafe was ranked number 5 in Washington County for eateries and a place to visit. So that was really exciting for all of us. And Brittany and AJ, who is the farming couple, I can't thank them enough for what they've done and what was willing to take on. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. So that's a lot to take on. So when I was cleaning up out front and all those cars were stopping by and saying, you're going to open again, right? I was inside cleaning up the porch that's attached to this restaurant. And in came 3 gentlemen, elderly gentlemen. And they said the same thing, you gonna open again? And it turns out they were the musicians that play here at once a week. And they played old-timey music and a lot of gospel music. And they were funny, they're hilarious. Gary Taylor, he is the violin player. He teaches it, he's 90, and he used to run the Asheville Airport for 20 years, managed that. Sharp was attacked. Jack, boy, you're gonna have so much fun with Jack. He's 88, and he plays the guitar. So they have a bunch of people that come in once a week, Thursday nights, between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Sometimes when it's cold, they may not, because they feel the cold keenly, but their music is outstanding. So we keep the porch as much as possible ready for them to play their music, and people, you don't have to pay, there's no fee. They do it because they love it. And they always play over here. And we're starting to make room for more chairs and tables over this way.
Oh, okay. You've got a lot of room out here.
A little bit, and it's not heated out here, so we have these portable heaters, and the cold definitely does determine whether or not they play here. But they love coming here, and that's why they sought me out. They walked in and they said, "You going to open up again? We want to play again." And they play in other places too.
What type of music?
It's old timey.
Old time country?
Yeah. Old time
bluegrass?
Bluegrass, yep. Some gospels. So, again, the quality is unbelievable. I was so impressed with that. As you can see, this is what I'm doing with some of the plates that were left here. And now people are donating plates if they're from a state that they know I don't have here. Can't wait to fill this wall. And most of these are locally sourced bags of flour and cornmeal. I just put the alligator one up because I love it.
So hopefully we'll go back here and look at the barn in a little bit.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
You can read lips very well. How
Thank
did
you.
you hear me say that, looking out that way?
I was watching you from the side. If you notice, I kind of put myself in view of what I need to see.
All right. Well, we're doing wonderful so far. I love the store, and you're doing a great job telling this history and the story of what you're doing here.
Good, good. Yeah, this place, everybody loves it. And it's the sweetest little place around. I keep being told that, so I think I need to make some magnets or something. Old Pilot Hill Store and Cafe, sweetest little place around.
Yes,
I might
absolutely.
need to do that.
Yes.
Yeah. You
Yes.
want to head outside?
You want to do that outside?
You've got a
Let's
good
go.
grip on that, right?
Okay. It is very windy. Windy.
That's right. So the hill back here, the apple trees have started going in. There are only 11 in right now. I'm hoping to get up to 50 apple trees. I do have 3 pear trees and 1 fig tree that I think will handle the Tennessee winters. Eventually, I would like to also do raised strawberry beds. You know, as we get older, it's not easy to get on your hands and knees just pick strawberries, but raised strawberry beds, I want to give that a try. And some blueberry shrubs, and definitely raspberry. Goodness gracious.
The cold front.
Yes,
It was 70 degrees yesterday.
it was, and it was 75 the day before. I almost had to mow again, and I thought, no, the cold weather is coming. I can put off mowing. So we're heading up to the barn. The overhang is the part of the barn that I saw first, and it sold me on the barn. It's huge, it's well built, and it's great for outside events like a farmer's market. It looks like the wind blowing around everything, isn't it? I'm happy to keep a truck and my tractor underneath there.
Is this your Toyota?
That is my Toyota.
I drive a 4Runner also.
How old?
2006.
Okay, that's a 2000, generation 3.
Yep, she drives a Toyota.
I always get asked about that. People always are interested in the 3rd generation Toyotas.
Is this your tractor?
It's my tractor.
Yeah?
I had to get a tractor because with all this property and building an orchard, I knew I had to have a tractor. I'm thrilled.
Do you drive it?
I do, sure.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, great.
I love it. I think I'm going to get a headpiece on the front, a Smurf. Everybody wants me to call it Smurf, but I think I'll just get the headpiece of a Smurf and put it on the hood of my tractor.
So you mow? Use it to mow with.
Bush hog the fields, definitely bush hogs. I have forklifts, I have grapplers. What I don't have that I wish I had was a backhoe.
Okay.
And I don't have an auger either. So, but that bucket, I'm not lifting anything anymore. You know, as you get older, make something else do the work for you. So I'm so happy to have the bucket. And that's my cabin up there.
Was that here?
That was here, yes.
And the barn, when was the barn built?
The barn was built around the same time as that building down there. So
So it's 1900s also.
It's either 1899 or 1900.
Oh.
The store was built in 1902.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we go inside?
Let's go inside.
Let's do it. I love old barns also.
Oh, who doesn't?
I live
right?
in a barn dominium.
Oh,
know?
that's what I would like to have.
I'll show you a picture
barndominium.
later.
So it's dark and I've got some lights turned on and I'm doing some cleanup. We had an event here not too long ago. So I'm going to get some lights on. There. There are 3 bathrooms here. And when it's a wedding event, then this is the bathroom that the grooms use to get ready. I have old magazines and hunting magazines, anything that had technology magazines to see in case the gentleman needs something to read for a while. There is a bar here. This place is heated in the winter and it's air conditioned in the summer. As you can see, I'm trying to clean up and reorganize. I do have to take inventory. So these pictures right here are from North Dakota. This one and that one. This is 1905, 1902? This is an original photograph taken of when they were first cutting up the prairie for farming. So that's a huge photograph as an original, and it speaks to the whole farming, which I want to support. So again, the tobacco, they used to do tobacco in this barn. This is a hay barn, but they did do tobacco. So anytime I can find a photograph that depicts farm life here in Appalachia, even though these are North Dakota, I want to find those photographs and put them in the rest of these air conditioning heat units. That's what that is. Yeah. So again, this is another bathroom. It's a middle bathroom that anybody can use. I keep the doors open so that the pipes stay warm. And then for the ladies who are getting ready for a wedding, this section has a hairdressing station. And what I'd also like to do is find somebody who does hair locally and have them rent this place, this area, once a week so that the elders can come in. They don't have to drive to Greenville. They don't have to drive to Jonesboro. If they're local, they can just come right here. It's accessible, easy to park, and they can get their hair done here. So I'm looking for somebody to do that. I think that would be a boost for the elders in the area.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. My own father is 90 years old, and I'm an aging in place specialist, certified. So I care about what happens to elders and what they need. So if I can find somebody who does hair, who can help the elders in this area, I'd love to find them. If you know of anybody, get in touch with me about that. Let's head upstairs. So I'm still cleaning tablecloths just this morning, and I've got to put them down and iron them. There's a dance floor over here. There's enough seating here for 125 people upstairs to sit down and eat. So that's the limit for us up here. The bridal party usually sits back here, which is why I wanted to put that setup behind them. So much metal, I don't want the flash reflecting back, so I wanted to soften that for where they sit.
So this had been a wedding venue already when you bought it?
Yes. So they didn't have very many weddings, so they were just starting out, and that's why the name, which was Alpaca Mountain Event Center, it wasn't well known yet because they just started. So I changed it to Limestone Orchard. That's what the whole property is called. It's home to the old Pilot Hill store and cafe. But as Limestone Orchard, we've had a few weddings here and many other different kinds of events, anniversary parties and birthdays, proms. We've had some proms here. And so I'm trying to build the reputation for other people to realize that this isn't just a wedding venue. You can do a lot of other things here too.
Yes. So have you had to do much of this work? There's a lot have been done to this place.
Most of it had been done. I just added more lights, more decor, changed things like this to reduce the reflection of the metal with the camera flashes on the bridal party. There's a lot more that needs to be done, but that's when and that's where I was going to put my energy and money. I need a lift. There's no way for somebody in a wheelchair to get up here, and I need to buy a lift or find a grant or somebody so that I can take out the stairs over here and put in a lift so that people can access the second floor. It's so important for me. But with all the interest shown by locals stopping over at the store, I focused my energies and my money on the store first. So now it's the barn's turn. There's still more work to be done there, but I really do need to get a lift here so that people can access the second floor.
All righty. Well, this is nice. I like it. Very
rustic, isn't it?
Well, it's to be over 100 years old. The barn is in very good shape.
Yeah.
The barn is in excellent shape.
Yes.
So
I love it.
now we didn't come up these. This the ones we come up.
No, this is the closest one to the door. We came up
Okay.
that one over there.
Got two sets of
Yes.
steps. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I want to take this set out and put in a lift.
Okay.
So hopefully I will find someone who can advise me well on that. I don't care what kind of lift it is, even if it's an old hay lift or an industrial lift. I need to find a way to get the people up to the second floor. Yep, I'm trying to do the branding thing. Limestone Orchard.
What type of work did you do? For
Oh,
your life?
before I came here?
Yeah.
I was a jewelry designer in Rhode Island. So I worked for Tommy Hilfiger, Nine West, Givenchy, and Richelieu Pearls. It's a fashion industry. It's very cutthroat. And I wasn't too keen on it. I did it because I was the illustrator, and I did all the blueprints for the things to be executed by a model maker. And after a few years, I said, that's enough. Then I got into teaching. And I lived in Alaska, Ohio. I've lived all around. And teaching was fine for a while. And then I really got into the farming concept. I've taken 2 years of the Tennessee Department of Agriculture farming course. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic organization and how they executed the farm classes. I learned so much. And so I'm committed to trying to get people back to farming. Even if you have a quarter of an acre in your yard, there's a way to make enough, to raise enough food in a quarter of an acre to feed yourself. You want to know what you're eating. I mean, a lot of times you go to a store, you don't really know what you're eating. But if you can have 2 or 3 chickens, if you can have lettuce, tomatoes, grow some stuff in your own yard, why not? Go back to the way life used to be if you can do it. And toward that goal, people who live in the cities and don't have the space but want to farm, part of the hill of the orchard, the other half, I want to set up a 20 by 20 plot or a 30 by 30 and have it rented out by people who want to try farming. If you want to rent a 20 feet by 20 feet square from me, $50 for the summer, I will help you get your plants in. I will try to teach you what I know, which I don't know too much, but I know what the Department of Agriculture here in Tennessee has taught me, and I can share that with the people. And hopefully they'll get bitten by the farming bug too, and continue that somehow.
Did you grow up on a farm?
I did not. I grew up in a restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yes. My father, though, was a farmer. And so he always wanted to return to farming. And he would talk about his life on the farm. And of course, growing up with that, you love farms even without being there, you know?
So what brought you to Tennessee area? I know you grew up in North Carolina. How did you end up finding property in Tennessee?
Well, leaving Rhode Island, when returning to Appalachia, I knew that I wasn't going to Western North Carolina. I happen to like East Tennessee a whole lot better. I think it's prettier. The people are nicer. I also like Eastern Kentucky. So it was a toss-up between East Tennessee and East Kentucky. But East Tennessee definitely won out for me.
Especially when you found this place, right?
Right, exactly.
That helped make the decision.
Yes. I love East Tennessee, every part of it. But I think this is one of the prettiest areas of East Tennessee. Is this whole area between Johnson City and down south of Greenville. Really beautiful area.
Absolutely.
Yep. We're about to head into the kitchen, and in the kitchen is AJ, and he is the young farming gentleman I was telling you about from the family down the road that runs the food part. So AJ's in the kitchen. He doesn't know you're coming, I think. Hi, AJ.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Hello.
He's doing a little bit for a YouTube special, and I was telling them that you and Brittany are the ones in charge of the food. You know, it's your business.
Yeah.
And that you guys are farmers as well down the road. And they have 17 acres. They're building a new home. They have 2 gorgeous children. And Brittany's mother now lives there, and his mother actually cooks here in the kitchen. So it's getting to be a very large family compound up there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, my mom will be here at 1.
Yeah.
Have you been in the restaurant business before?
Not since I was a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of an accident. We met her, and here we are.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Like I said, I was happy they wanted to take over the meal part because I wasn't going to do that. It's a lot of work.
What are you making there?
It's not a menu item. It's just for Maddie. She wanted something.
Oh, okay.
We're dead right now, so it's a good time for the employees to get something. So
It looks like potatoes. Is it potatoes?
yeah, it's our hash brown potatoes with ham, onions, and peppers.
Oh, okay.
And we like to put a scoop of sausage gravy on top of random stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get some lunch here in just a little bit then.
All right.
I'll have to get something to eat in a little bit.
Seems like the things that people love most here that I hear about is the sourdough pancakes, and the biscuits are out of this world, and the burgers are smash burgers, and they also have fantastic Reubens. So I've not eaten here myself. You know, I've not eaten everything that they offer, so I can't say to everything else. But those are the things that most people talk about when they leave here. Gosh, those sourdough pancakes, outstanding. So those are the things I know that has put this place on the map.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
It's a small kitchen, as you can see.
yes.
But a lot of good stuff comes out of here.
Yes. What's the door say?
Right. Oh, the rooster may crow, but the hen delivers the goods.
Yes. So, do you have a menu?
Yes. In fact, if you could just take one with you. Let me find one. There we go.
So I'm gonna look at it and order some lunch.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
You wanna eat lunch with me?
No, I'm not going to eat lunch with you. I'm actually heading out. I have an appointment.
You have an appointment?
I have an appointment with another place, and you know, a lot of the what I try to do is get my vendors that I carry in the store into another place because their product sells so well for me, and I want to help them. So I take their product to another place. So the next place I'm going to is a coffee shop in Greenville, and they were open. They're new, but they're doing a hot business. And so I think it might be a good place for some of my good vendors to hopefully get their product in there. So I want to help them do that. It's all about the small business. You know, the small business being the backbone of this country, it has been decimated. It's been totally obliterated. And I think if we can bring more of the small businesses back and try to get people who make something good at home, try to sell it. Try to somehow let us know so we can help support you. Maybe get the word out. Maybe bring your product to this store. Maybe bring your product to another store. So if we can create a network for small businesses and Appalachian art, wrought iron, woodworking, quilting, weaving, anything pottery, anything that
Cutting boards. Cutting
yes,
boards.
yes, anything that Appalachia is well known for, then maybe we can generate some business for small individuals and help them as well.
Okay.
So that's what I need to do today is take some product from here and take it to the next spot.
That's like Jeremy, right?
Yes,
Jeremy helps the other farmers.
yes, yes, absolutely.
We're talking about Clarkston's farm, for those that don't know who Jeremy is.
If you haven't seen Clarkston Farm, please start watching it and stick with it. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. You may have to replay some of the British spoken word or put the caption on, but it is hilarious. You learn a lot, both of the farming community over there in England and how things are done over there, which is really highly restrictive. So it's admirable that Clarkston Farm can do what it does.
Yes.
So
I've watched it, and been inspired by what he's done.
oh yes.
He had no experience.
None. And people were making fun of him for that. But you know what? The best way to get the experience is to get your hands dirty and just do it and
Yes.
learn from those mistakes. And hopefully you've got some smart people around to help you advise. No, don't do that. Yay, that's a good idea. I'm so glad you came to visit, John.
Well, I'm so glad I came too. It's
Yeah.
always nice to meet a fellow Clarkston's Farm fan. So, not too many people watch it here in the United States, but it's the #1 show in UK on it's Amazon Prime. Yes, that's what it plays on.
Right.
So it's been a great tour. I thank you for your time.
I thank you for being here. I hope that this brings a little bit more business for everybody here. You know, the family, like I talk about, young, good-looking, sweet family that does the food business here. We have a lot of vendors here that are made, but with things that are locally made. That you'll be supporting other small business people. And the roads, most of the roads are back open. Most of the bridges are in place, so we are accessible now. It was a long haul to come back from the hurricane.
12 days after you opened, the hurricane hit.
It sure did. It sure did. It shut us down for about 4 weeks almost. And since then, with the roads being out, it's been a long haul to try to get people back here.
So
But-
you invite people to come visit,
Oh, absolutely. Please do.
and you want to tell them the hours and the days you're open?
Yes, absolutely. So we're always closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And all the other days we're open 6 in the morning for breakfast. We serve food until 8 o'clock. And just for the winter, I think the hour on Sundays, they're closing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. So you definitely want to be mindful of those hours.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
And then I'm going to order some lunch.
Oh, I can't
much-
wait. Let me
so
know how
much-
it goes.
So much fun working with you today.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This is going to be helpful for us.
Don't go anywhere. I'm going to order lunch, and we're going to eat, and we're going to talk to Maddie, and then we'll do a closing. Okay, now you're Maddie,
Yes,
and is that what people call you? You go by something else?
I go by Maddie.
Go by Maddie. And how long have you worked here, Maddie?
Since we opened about a year and a half ago.
Year and a half, right before Elaine.
Yep.
So, okay, so this is the menu. And what do you recommend? Anything in particular?
So my breakfast favorite is the Western omelet. But if you're looking at lunch, the burger is a have-to-have with the French fries. So anything fried is fried in tallow here. So not fryer oil. So the French fries, chicken tenders, and fried pickles are all fried in tallow. So it has
And
much
tallow,
better
tell me
flavor.
about that. What's that mean?
It's a lot healthier for you. So tallow is rendered beef fat. So instead of getting all the oils, you're getting like natural, oh goodness, like natural flavors instead of everything being fried and being greasy, oily.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing you order? I know that he was making something back there in the back special off the menu for you, so I know that's probably what you like, because I can imagine eating the same thing all the time. You want something different. But
Yes.
on the menu, what do you like?
On the menu, my most favorite is the burger.
The burger.
Yep, the Pilot Hill burger is, you have to have it when you come
Okay.
here.
Well, let's
for
do
sure.
that then.
Gonna do a burger?
And fries and maybe a Coke.
Nope, we can do that.
All righty.
Thank you.
Right here.
Yep.
See if he wants to try pancake.
If who? Yeah.
So you brought me a pancake out. So what? She was talking about these earlier. What are they called?
So they're sourdough pancakes.
Oh, sourdough pancakes. Okay.
And they're made freshly every morning.
So, and how late do y'all serve breakfast here? So
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. So I'm getting breakfast past 11.
You are. You're a special customer for today.
All right, I'm gonna try this out, guys. Let's get a little bit of syrup here, and
Would you like some butter?
yes, butter's always. The fat man always likes butter.
Makes everything better.
That's right. So, all right, let me get this. I didn't bring my gimbal with me today, so I'm kind of having to hold everything. Here, you hold it for me a minute. You try it. You film for me. I'll put Maddie to film, and we'll put anybody to work when we're making a video. So I got to get a little bit of butter on here, guys. Got to have this butter, and I couldn't film and butter at the same time, so I'm sure Maddie's pretty good at filming there. So this is different that they're made with sourdough, I guess, huh?
Yes. So they're gut healthy.
Gut healthy.
To a point. They are still pancakes.
There's oh, I brought my butter. All righty, let's see here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of butter on here. Yeah. Nice.
I know.
Now, who come up with the ideal to do it with sourdough, do you know?
Brittany and AJ are owners because they make a lot of stuff homemade themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And sourdough just always tastes so much better. And it's a little bit of a healthier option, but it worked out well.
All right, I'll take the camera back. You did great. Thank you.
Now, our burger comes with lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, onion, and pickle on it. All of our ground beef is locally from Hamilton Meats out in Boones Creek, and our lettuce and tomato, season permitting, does come from a farm called Green Pastures. It's about like 3 miles down the road. So we try to do as local as we can. We're trying to expand on that a little bit, but for right now, those are the local options that we have as well.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Less money. It's 10 versus 13 gallons an hour. Yep. And it's 550 versus 350 for fuel, you know, or 250 now. Yeah. Well, non-ethanol 90 is about 330, 350 somewhere.
Don't let it get cold.
All right, I found some people here that's, tell me what your name is.
My name's Bob Zimmerman.
Bob and
I'm Jean.
Jean. Who you got with you over here?
Tia.
All right. So you remember the store from,
Well, from the 90s when we moved down here, it was here and you had to find it. And we did. And it was a nice place to go, and they had the music on, I don't know whether it was Thursday or what then. But anyway, they had music, and we'd come over, listen and eat. It was entertaining. And then it closed for a while, mid-2020. I don't know.
pandemic, I think.
Yeah. And gee, we kind of missed the place. But then they opened, and
Yeah.
they opened with extra energy and new things, and then when the bridge was closed,
When Melina took the bridge.
yeah, when it was Kinzer Bridge, and while they were fixing it, that was about a year or more. We try to get out here every once in a while to kind of support them.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I do. I'm trying to document these places before they're all gone.
Oh, yes. Because the cost of everything to maintain a place like this is.
What
Second
did you
ago.
order to eat today?
Oh, I'm just going to have the chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Maybe.
I come down from New Jersey a couple of times a year, and this is a definite stop all the
Okay.
time, yeah.
Yep.
All right. I've got Maddie filming again for me, and I'm gonna take a bite of this hamburger. Really good, really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to head back to home, but I wanted to do a closing here with Maddie. And anything you want to tell about the restaurant? How do you like working here?
I love working here. It's such a family-friendly environment. Everybody, all the employees are amazing. We'd love to have you all come down and try out some of our food.
All right, well, guys, you can find them on Facebook. I'll put the link there in the description below. Find them there. You can contact them through Facebook or through their phone. So make sure to leave them a comment, and we'll see y'all on the next video, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Winding back roads. I know there's grease on the grill and the bell still rings for fried bologna sandwiches, burgers and fries, an old pack of nabs and a bottle of Harsey Coleman, a smell of fresh bread, bacon, and a warm cup of coffee. The old folks still greet you by name, serving hot meals with a smile that ain't changed. Cash in the drawer and a Bible by the door, a place to get fed, to sit and remember. It ain't just about what you eat,